Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Terra, and today we're going to be having a look at the new version of my Terra Countdowns indicator. The old version was very simple, very basic. It just gave you a countdown to certain time frame candles when they were going to close. The new version is a massive, massive update. The new version imports Forex Factory news events onto your chart, plots them out, counts them down, as well as a few other features built into it. Fully hands-off. Big update. Very proud of this one. Took a little while to figure it out, and we're going to have a look at it. I've got it loaded up on the chart here right now, and this guy right here is the indicator, and this chart up here is also the indicator, and this line is also the indicator. I've got everything else muted. If you're interested in these indicators, I'm going to start putting out a lot more YouTube videos onto my channel. So stick around, subscribe, have a look. I'm going to be a lot more active around here. But this indicator, massive update. If you already have this indicator, you're getting a free upgrade. So congrats to you. But for now, let's have a quick look at the settings, because you've got some display stuff at the top. That's very interesting, very simple. The first update that I've added is what I call urgency colors. The indicator will change color when you are 5 seconds from one of your events that you've chosen to have in your chart. You can have a lot of different things in your label here. It will stay to the right side of the price always, so you never have to take your eyes away from the candles, and it will change color in the final few seconds. You can have it set to do it in the final minute. You can have it do just the times. You can have it do just the text, and it will change color in those final few seconds, so you can see out the corner of your eye you're about to confirm the candle. You don't have to take your eyes off the candles. That's what I did that for. It's brilliant. I love it. You can change the order in way things are laid out. It can count down up to 5 individual candles. So I have the 15-minute and the 4-hour. What this does is counting down until the next 15-minute candle closes, the next 4-hour candle closes. I like having the 15-minute and the 4-hour because it tells me the minute and the 15-minute, the hourly and the 4-hour, if you think about it. And you can have more if you want. You can have the weekly on there if you want it. You'll see here in the middle it'll add the weekly there, and it does seconds, minutes, hours, days. And you can have monthly on there. You can have a full year if you want it. It'll count down the days to the end of the year. It's pretty cool. And you can have 2 custom rows, so you can set whatever time you want, and you can give it whatever label you want. Like here, for example, I like having the New York Open, so it's counting down to the New York Open. I'm in replayer right now. It's currently set at 14 minutes past 8 in the morning, so it's telling me in 1 hour and 16 minutes the New York Open is going to happen. This option here, it will remove this and hide it. It will just go like this and just disappear as soon as it gets to 0, so it doesn't clutter up your news label here. But here, this section here, this is the main new really powerful feature that I've built into this indicator. It imports news events from Forex Factory, puts them on your chart. You have a table up here that you can customize. It has this line, which is its own section in here as well. You can customize the colors for and decide how long you want them to stay on the chart for, if you want just this week's or just today's, all this sort of fun stuff. And you can decide if you want to have just the red, just the news, red folders, just the orange folders, yellow. You can have all of them from this past week. You can have just today's. You go down here for the news table, you can have this whole week. You can have just today and tomorrow. You can have just today. If you want to keep this simple, what I like to do is I'll have this on the full week. On, like, say, the Monday, I'll plan out my week, and then I'll flip it to today and tomorrow, and it kind of keeps me updated what's happening later today and what might be happening tomorrow. Kind of like a nice little middle ground for it. I tend not to have the yellows. I just tend to keep the red and the orange, and the bank holidays are just useful to have on there anyway. And you can see, as of Thursday, there wasn't a lot of news coming up. There was no news on Friday when it comes to this level of impact. And below that, you've got your macros, which you might think of as trading windows, and you can have 10 of them. This was part of the old indicator, and it will cycle through on one line within here. It'll turn on and off throughout the day. Macro live and count down to the next one, countdown during the actual one, if you do that style of trading. But something I'm going to point out here. In a moment, I'm going to play and we're on the 1 minute chart, and price is going to come close to this red line. This is a red news folder, red folder news event, and it's the unemployment claims. You can see it there. You can see it at the top of the chart, 8:30, about 16 minutes away. This indicator has a big sign here, it says don't trade. You see I've got it there. This is designed for people who, like me, like to trade prop firms. And a lot of prop firms have news restrictions, so you can't trade a couple of minutes before and after a major news event. Well, you can customize this indicator to give you the heads up on when those news events are and when you should and shouldn't be trading. That's what this bit here is for. And what will happen is when you hear the settings, restrict minutes before the event and after the event, 5 minutes. I've got it set to 5 minutes. So what's going to happen is you're going to see a big don't trade sign come up here 5 minutes before and after this red folder news. And in fact, let's play. I'm going to turn this down so we kind of creep up to it. And just like that, there it is. And you can customize how long it stays on the chart for. So I've got it set to 5 minutes before and after. You can go in there and you can change that to, I don't know, 15 minutes before and after, if you want to. See, now it's come back because we're still within the 15 minutes. And this size, you can change the size of it if you want. You can change what it says. You can literally type whatever you want in there. If you don't want to see this, you can turn it off and it will just say this label here. So it will just say news in that time. And I prefer to have it on. It's eye-catching. It's right there. It's next to your chart. You never have to miss a news event. That's the whole idea of this indicator. It's fully hands-off, fully imports. You don't have to click anything. You don't have to do anything. Since I built this, I've been testing it in live markets for a couple of weeks now. I have not changed the settings of this indicator since I finished building it. It is fully automated, fully hands-off, and I do not miss a single news event. That was the whole point of this indicator. And what it does, you can see it was jumping around when I played. It stays in line with the price at all times. And I've got it set to be this distance away. I like having a bit of a gap. I have other indicators going on in this area too. So you can have it right next to the chart at all times. So you never have to take your eyes off of the candle. And you can see it's counting down constantly. And you can customize what you see. You can have it down to just one news event if you really want. It's fully customizable. And anyway, this is available in the links in the description. This is one of many videos I'm going to be doing on all the other indicators that I have going on in via, you know, screw it, let's just turn them all on. I have a lot of indicators that I build. This is like multi-time frame, multi-asset structure. This is a volume profile that automatically updates and changes. I've got time cycle SMTs, both intraday and high time frame. 369 labels, which are really, if you know what they are, you know. I've got cycles indicator that draws out your levels for you, 90-minute cycles, previous day highs, previous weeks, previous months, previous quarters, previous years, all fully automated. The idea with my indicators is that they are hands off. They draw everything for you. And when you have all of them like me on your table, it gets a little bit, I call it the laser show. It gets a little compact. You don't need all of them, but I'll tell you what, they're pretty damn handy to have all available, and you can flip them on, flip them off, for example. Well, tell you what, let's not go off the beaten path here. You know, there's lots of things you can do with my indicators. Check out my YouTube channel. There's lots of videos that I'm going to be doing, and I also will be doing, most days I'll do a video just kind of showing you the price action of that day and the indicators and how I use them and how you can use them too, because you can gain access to all of these indicators in the links below, as well as a few prop firm discounts with my affiliate links. Thanks so much for checking this out. If you like it, like I said, link in the descriptions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.